intend to insult or hurt the feelings of Muslims, but its purpose is to show that apostates are human who have feelings and must be given the right to express themselves against their former religion without fear of facing persecution or harm. Simon Wilder, quoting Walt Whitman, Song of Myself, you shall no longer take things at second or third hand, not look through the eyes of the dead, nor feed on the specters in books. You shall not look through my eyes either, nor take things from me. You shall listen to all sides, and filter them from yourself. Move ye with honors. Just when you think you know something, you have to look at in another way, even though it may seem silly or wrong. You must try. Now we all have a great need for acceptance, but you must trust that your beliefs are unique, your own, even though others may think them odd or unpopular, even though the herd may go, that's bad. Robert Frost said 2 roads diverged in the wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. This is a battle, a war, and the casualties could be your hearts and your souls. Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zahra Jawad. I've been attacked on the psychic level, and still now it's happening slightly. I don't know when the headache will come on, make me really sick and all this. So this is help for myself as I share things, as I discover through my former religion also what is beneficial for you all and for myself. So I found myself trying with prayers, even my own prayers from the Quran and the dua book, Shia dua book. Long time ago when I was attacked and psychic, on the psychic level, and there was this communication, telepathic communication, we are here to help you, and you have good intentions, and this is Bibi Fatma Zahra. I found myself going down in like a quicksand, working through. I felt it was a great, I was in a marathon or something running, but chronically fatigued. Then I got to read, I found Jiddu Krishnamurti's books in a bookshop in Karachi, very near to my house. And I bought them, saving money also, because at that time we had some financial problems, although my father is from UAE. So living in Karachi, he perhaps, he had some problems, and then the Gulf in 1979 due to that. Otherwise, we had lots of money and all that. Anyways, so in year 2000, he had a lot of problems, financial problems, and we suffered. And I mean, we had to have a budget. And, I learned a long time ago, that budget yourself. Before that, we didn't have any budget. I could shop as much as I like. So the thing is, I forgot the point now. Maybe come back to it later. Yes, so I brought Jiddu Krishnamurti books, and I was like, it was resonating with me because all this hard work and doing methods. Sometimes I would tell God, Allah, oh God, this is my namaz. This is my first and last namaz, and I need your help here and now. But it wouldn't come. and for my mother and my loved ones and my brothers and sisters. So I said, love can dissolve all differences, but it got worse and worse. Then when I was in this thing, very bad body attack. I couldn't sit. I couldn't breathe properly. I couldn't sleep. Before it was very hard to sleep. And then in my sleep, also excruciating pain and everything. So I told my aunt finally, I didn't know she had cancer, or she got cancer later on, and she's passed away. Uh, so she told me to say this from the Quran ayat, like, or the dua, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, or, and say, Ya Rasulullah, Rahman Ar-Rahim, that he's the mercy for the world, right? Sent, the Quran ayat is there. So it was like, Ar-Rahman, something like this, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Ya Rasulullah, mercy of for all the worlds you are, and then blow on my body. But still the pain was not going, the energy was here messing up with my, like you pull the hair and you pull, it's like pulling my nerve cells, fiber of my body, and molestation like snakes. So at that time it was a lot. I didn't know where to go, and I couldn't change even my room at that time. My father would say change rooms, but at that time, when you're depressed and when you have this, you just want your surrounding, your room, your private time. And I didn't have any private, there was a violation of my privacy. So again, about my case, but this Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, um, and Ya Rasul, something about Prophet Muhammad, I had to write it down because my mind was attacked, being attacked. So I thought I wouldn't remember this very small dua, very small prayer from my aunt, and to blow it on my body or just put, just apply like hands, like, oh God. So then what happened is when I read Jiddu Krishnamurti in this, I was like, yeah, it all resonated with me. Like, if you work hard, you find methods and practice. Practice makes perfect, but there's something that you need to observe without judgment. Pay attention. And he showed in his one of his books, many books, like, what it is to it's this discipline that we, it is a negative thing when we work to discipline ourselves. Like, I'll say my, even if it hurts me, I'll do my wuzu, even if it hurts me. This is the ego, so fighting against the ego, the mind. So some people have overcome this very easily and very lucky, but my with me it was like impossible. I gave up. So sincerely, I wanted to come in my religion, but it got worse and worse, and I thought this is shaitan. But on the other hand, there was also Bibi Fatima Zahra's help. I was telepathically communicated, not in front though. So I was, like, I have to pray. This is shaitan, all that. And maybe be Fatma Zahra. Like, God is testing us. You know that ayat in the Quran, I think it's Surah Rum or Ankabut, I'm not sure. But do you think you will believe and that you will not be tested? So I tried to fight, and then the pain in my body. So I thought, God forgives insanity, because insanity has now come on me. So God forgives the insane person. So I couldn't, I stopped even going for the amals in Ramadan. Um, Imam Ali's Zarbat night and Shahadat and then Shab Qadr. I had to stop. It was too much for me. So couldn't breathe properly. I couldn't sit. I couldn't stand still. So in the daytime, what I would do is we had a nice garden and there were dragonflies and all. I would go there and spend my time like this, but I didn't have the strength to organize my or have an exhibition. Someone told me you come to Dubai and have an exhibition here of your pictures. I couldn't do that at all. I couldn't organize my pictures that I took in the garden of butterflies, dragonflies, and nature. I couldn't just upload the pictures on Facebook, and thank God, Facebook is there now that I can show the people and all this, just and write quotes and share like that. But I don't want to sell anything like that. It was right. So I don't want to sell my pictures. My pictures, that kind of mindset I had. So Jiddu Krishnamurti really helped me about this, not fighting with yourself. Like we say, you have to fight against shaitan, whispering. Say, kul, charcoal. Oh, I had this ball of charcoal, 4 coals from the Quran, and put water in. If I can't say the 4 coals, at least, you know, put the water in the bowl and drink it in Karachi. The silver, it's all inscribed inside the bowl, 4 coals. So my aunt just drink that and this, and so many prayers, but nothing was working. It was getting worse and worse. And I didn't realize I was hoping, like a wishful thinker. Oh, some devil had deceived me that it's Bibi Fatima Zahra's help. And we're healing you. One night it's like, every night it was like, your left arm, put it up, okay, we're healing you, and then put it down, open your mouth, and then close it, and all this was happening. Then I came to Mooji Baba. I was introduced to him through the Facebook. And I was like, oh, because one day in Karachi, I was doing this, what is the thought? And I wanted to know the brain. And about the brain, thought, where do feelings come from? God knows what. So I took Rene Descartes' maxim. What is it saying? Uh, I think, therefore I am, right? So from there, I was like, what? No, no, I know there's something beyond this thought. So I found out that there is something that is beyond this thought. And um, I found this thing, so that I couldn't describe, but that I described it as pure awareness because of a dream. And I had read Dr. Deepak Chopra's book, Seven Spiritual Laws of Success. Now I was on what Mooji Baba had. So with Mooji ji, it became, it was like, oh yes, I know this, I know this. Oh my God, it's so true, right? But, I have to marinate in it, like he says. And the thoughts come and the attack comes and all that's very, very bad. For me, it's the feelings also. It's like I want to die. And all the very negative feelings I'm plagued by. Sometimes it comes with such a force, headache, and sick feeling I want to die. So Mooji ji and Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji was there too. I was following him at that time on Facebook, and then I found Mooji, and I said, because you see, the Indians, they have the yoga and meditation for years, rishis. So I was like, oh my God, I was listening to Sri Swami Rama videos, like I was watching them like crazy, all the series on YouTube. And hard work, discipline yourself and all this. Again, it was that.
So I was like, oh no, I can't do this. I can't. It's, oh God, that's really hard work. So Mooji came then, and Sri Ravi Shankarji helped saying, give me all your worries. And it's like, you give, it's like, throw the garbage on, throw your garbage on everything. You're taken care of. Don't worry. So doing this also recently, and I've been on the psychic level, I've been attacked, and so what I did was that here on YouTube, one day I find I was now not following Sri Ravi Shankarji. When I found Mooji ji, so you see, don't blame yourself. But I keep a check, like sometimes these videos of Sri Ravi Shankarji, short videos, other videos, sayings, quotes come on YouTube. So recently, when I myself came to it, I realized this is very important, how important this is. You don't want to go to your soul. So you see, don't blame yourself and don't blame others. Sorry, the video is just I that short video. Here it is. In the spiritual path, self blame is the most dangerous thing. If you blame yourself, you can never go to yourself. So, first thing you need to drop in the spiritual path is what? Stop blaming yourself and stop blaming others. Yeah? So here I found this. I was looking for nafs. Nafs. What is nafs? Nafs amara is there, and but the Quran ayat that the soul is is prone to evil. Nor do I absolve my own self of blame. The human soul is certainly prone to evil, unless my Lord bestow His mercy. So, at times they would say, don't rely entirely on your prayers. Like they would tell me, and but I give myself to the Lord. Because you see, nor do I absolve my own self of blame. The human soul is certainly prone to evil, unless my Lord do bestow His mercy. Like, try, you know, start working hard, start to work hard. And like, don't just sit there and, heavily relying on prayers. But I completely had to rely on God. I said, God, because at that time I couldn't do anything myself. Even prayers were not working. They were pulling me down. It was like quicksand. So I said, God, I give myself to you. And in the Bible, when I came to Dubai, I was searching. I found this. Do not rely on your own judgment, but God's judgment is. So the word was used judgment, then there's another word used when I searched it, something else like do not rely on your own judgment or maybe on your own thoughts and your own actions. It's your own judgments, Bible, something like this, right? So you see, you will be so scared of your soul. And then you, like also needed much Rasulullah because Rasulullah is closer to the believers than their own selves. And he's a mercy sent. So, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahman, something like this. um, Rahman, Rahim, not Rahman, but it's like Ar-Rahm. You have to say Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, and Rasulullah. My aunt gave me this over the telephone. It was an emergency. I called her. I said, I can't. One of those times when I couldn't, I was compelled to call her. I can't sit. I can't. It's hurting me, the energy, molesting my body and all this. So as I'm being attacked, you would say I'm preaching, but I'm not preaching. I'm sharing my crisis at the time of the crisis also. And where's my special guest, Ganesh? A special brother, Ganesh. I wonder. So no one see anyone in depression, dark nights of the soul. Hope to see that there is light there. And I think love, yeah, so I believe that love would dissolve the differences. And we don't trust, you see, we don't trust in this love enough. You see, then, like, if you, then pride comes in, and when I listen to Paramahamsa Vishwananda, I went down, like, I was like, oh my. So, there's this Radharani temple in Ashtasakis, a temple they've made in Canada. So I made it for the live stream, like many, many hours afterwards. I was like, oh my God, this was on for 7 or some hours. And they've made this thing, temple there in Canada, and he was in Canada. So when I listen, pride even comes in. He says, oh, I just went down. I was like, don't scare me. Don't, yeah, my pride can come, right? So being scared of yourself. This is like my majlis, in Muharram sometimes. Sometimes the like the Maulana would say to us something like, Maulana ji, हमें मोहब्बत हो गई है और इससे शादी करनी है आप दुआ करें मोहब्बत हो गई like that. Love happened, just happened. So fight your feelings of love. नहीं ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि मोहब्बत हो गई मौलाना साहब. Or something I like used to use the mind and not the heart, and how to control the heart, you know. So all this would be satanic for us. So what I would like to share with you now is just a song. The heart can only take so much, or something like this. The heart can only, 1,000 times I tried, can only. So just shortcut the Michael Bolton song. The heart can only be so strong. Sorry, you see this? Michael Bolton's. The heart can only be so strong. And then also, also this song, like 1,000 times I've tried to, step back and all this. So you, Les Miserables, the last chapter or something, where Victor Hugo tries of the second last chapter or something like this, but in the end, he tries to, or when she gets married, his adopted daughter gets married to, what's his name? I've forgotten. Cosette gets married to, and gets married, and then he's retrieving. I cried many when I was in 1985. I think I read this book. It's like my. I already was separated from his desire. So it was terrible. So you see, it's very, very difficult. And Hafiz says, or Rumi, that, love, the thought is just a thought. On love, he says something that you cannot, and I can't find that. My mind is blocked now about this. The thought is just a drop of water in the sea, but the heart is the sea. You can't stop the waves and all this, the storm that comes. Love Thy Will Be Done by Martika Kitchen. Martika's Kitchen, I think it is. That song, Love Thy Will Be Done. So to fight against this desire of love, the object that you love, and I've tried that many contemplations. What is love, Hafiz? Hafiz, and you can't. So I think many people are making this mistake that through the mind we can control this love feeling. Maybe we can control the desire, the attraction, but pure love is, is God given. In Surah Maryam, we are told, those who believe and do good deeds, the gracious God creates love in their hearts. So, who can make the say that this is not good love? This is bad love. मौलाना साहब हमें प्यार हो गया दिल बेकरार हो गया बेकरार हो गया हमें किसी से प्यार हो गया Lata ji, I think. Uh, so those who believe and do good deeds, the gracious God creates love in their hearts. Surya Maria. You don't believe enough in love, I think. We don't. Surely those who believe, it's 96th verse of Surah Maryam. Do you see this? Assuredly, those who believe and do good, righteous deeds. Okay, here it's like this. The all merciful will assign for them love in the hearts of the inhibitions of the heavens and earth. So this is from Islam Awakened, F. Gulen. Surely those who believe and do righteous deeds, the all merciful will assign for them love. It's an assign. He assigns it. He gives it. Bestows actually. It's a gift, and this is the greatest gift. Bestowing, it's rendering, maybe in for their what do you call it? In exchange for a reward for their good, believing and doing good. Best, I think the word is best. Salgar Surah 19. It's 19. I've forgotten now what 19 verses. Before I forget, 96. Oh God, now already forgot. If I can find Quran.com, not the corpus, I think Quran.com is hiding from me. So, what is this word? Assign or bestow? It becomes a gift, right? If you bestow, only Allah can bestow something. Ah. So, oh, I just look at this. This is a very great touch system, you know. Anyways, what is the word? Fatula Gulen. Yajud La Hamar Ma La. Here you can read, indeed, those who have believed and done righteous deeds, the most merciful will appoint for them affection, bestow love. And you cannot, there's another ayat, you cannot, even if you try, you can't get affection between two people. It's Allah who gives you, brings that affection between the people, two people, or I don't know how that verse goes exactly. But there is a verse like that, another one also. Do you see? Verily, those who believe in the oneness of Allah and work deeds of righteousness, the most beneficent, meaning Allah, will bestow love for them. Wadud. Ya wadudo, ya wadudo, ya wadudo, ya wadudo, ya wadudo, ya wadudo. Let's have some love here. Loving kindness. Ya wadudo, ya wadudo, ya wadudo. Blow it on my mom. Blow it on someone you love. What are you doing blowing it on me? So God will create love between you. If you have a problem with your wife, my mother said, what is, no, that's Surah Rum, ayat 21 or something. Your partner will surely be good with you, come back. If they want to leave you, read that ayat 21 times. I don't know how many times, but do Durud Sharif beginning and last. 21 times that ayat, like that. But Wadud, I'm just joking. Okay, you see this wadud, it is like loving kindness, like or love. It's not mahabbat, it's wadud, it's loving kindness. Ya wadudo, it's a name of Allah. Ya wadud. So you see, it is the gracious God benefits as for husband and wife, life, love, wazifa, Urdu mein, it's in Urdu because he puts love in the hearts of his creatures when then loves his creatures. So don't miss this love. But we say, too much love spoils the child, spoils brats and all this. No, no. You know how Mother Teresa went around loving and feeding and taking care. No, this kind of unconditional love does not. Love in action, Mother Teresa. For the broken souls, if we don't know how they are, love in action, Mother Teresa. Franciscan media. Faith in action is love, and love in action is service. You don't spoil the child by sparing the rod when you love someone. And wasn't it in London I found Unconditional Love, a book written, where was it? Unconditional Love. This I've come across also in St. Joseph's College through something, a book maybe I read before going to London and finding this book in Waterstones. Unconditional Love book. or is it the soul secret of divine love? Unconditional love, the John Powell S.J. Library. Love without limits. Unconditional love. This one. I think it was this one. Oops, if I compromise my privacy. So, Abhi, I was also struggling alone. You see, now I'm here, it's helping me. I was struggling with anger, like I was aggravated, agitated. So, what is the solution? Anger is not the. No, so many times I've told myself that anger is not the solution to the problem at hand. Why? Righteous anger. So, Jiddu Krishnamurti spoke about this righteous, justified. My anger is justified. But what if, like one friend in London, I give love to these spirits or whatever I see, any like people hitting me. Oh, I mean, no, no, not people, but on the psychic level, or even the verbally, someone hits us verbally. Can we spread love? But it shouldn't be cultivated because it will lose like sometimes you want to, yeah, like, no, I don't want to love that person. Right? Jesus Christ even has said that love your enemies, love those that hate you, bless those that curse you. And what does it? A friend of mine was saying on the phone, uh, what do you have to lose by doing good? Hmm? What do we have to lose by doing good to others who are doing bad to us, or we have this prejudice against them, or something I don't like about them? I don't want to talk to them. I don't want them to be here and all this, right? So what do we have to lose to be good? A good deed a day keeps the shaitan away. An apple a day keeps the dentist doctor away. So like that. So any questions here? Any? Yeah, I was aggravated, but when I come to share, it's like harkat mein barkat, blessing. I come to share my feelings, my things, whatever is happening to me, the crisis I'm in, can't overcome evil. So your support, your silent support here, your presence here is making a difference to me, for me, and I cannot say how grateful I am for this. So here we go back to it's such a tragedy. Oops, I have to do this. Old, you see, an old dog. No, no, no. Don't blame yourself. Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji. Jai Gurudev. So stop blaming yourself. No, no, but don't say it like this. You see, you have to understand that if you blame yourself, you will run away. You would want to run away from yourself. Then you could never find that treasure that is hidden in your soul. Soul of my soul, heart of my heart. Michael Bolton. The greatest treasure of my life, that was you. That's what you are. So, was it the soul, Surya Anbiya? This is a great tragedy. Our souls are prone to evil. The soul, look at the fear, face the fear. Has someone told you? No, do I absolve my own self of blame? Yani, my soul has to be blamed. what will happen to you? You will go to that ayat that the messenger of Allah, if you believe, no, no, believe, messenger, Surah Azab ayat, I think. So I might not be able to say things properly because I'm so, I've been attacked and all this. Nor do I absolve my own self of blame. The human soul is certainly prone to look at it. So even Jiddu Krishnamurti, when he gives us this, look at yourselves, you are full of evil. That's like blaming ourselves. And so this guru, I don't know, he's come, he says, give your worries to me. And don't blame yourself on the spiritual path, don't blame others. Because the spirit, maybe it will just let the spirit, it's like full of unconditional love. Let love do its work. It will dissolve all that fear, anger. Now I'm talking, when I'm sharing, it's such a blessing. But when I go away uh, on my own, the demons come to hurt me. Without you, this innocent shrub. I wrote a whole poem on this, right? And then, please, angels, go and tell my loved one how I love her. My teacher, I wrote this for my, she's like my grand aunt. Uh, Without her, the demons they've been haunting me. And please go and tell the one I love that I'm a shrub, a victim of these demons, diabolical thoughts, plagued by, so many things, trapped. In the end, it was like a Milton's on his blindness. But how can she hear the voice of the angels? So if you've read John Milton, is it John Milton? Milton's On His Blindness, the poem, his poem. In the end, God, those who wait, like he couldn't use his talent because he was getting blind. One talent he had. God, what if that happens? Right? Chasing after goodness. So it says nafs. Let me show you Quran.com. Thank you for not hiding anymore. And I do not acquit. Oh, it's Friday. And I do not acquit myself. Indeed, the soul is a persistent enjoiner of evil. Do you not want to run away right now from yourself? Except those upon which my Lord has mercy. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. So, like that. And Ya Rasulullah, mercy, sent to all the worlds. Blow it around your body, inside, outside, on it. Drink water. So much water I drink. So that's and do not acquit myself. I do not acquit myself. Indeed, the soul is a Allah, I want to run. Huh? Soul is a persistent enjoiner of evil. You see, I tell myself what I listened to Paramahamsa Vishwananda recently, his sermon. What I become a proud. Ooh, you see, and I want to retreat. I want to run away. So being scared is the first thing to trap yourself. We have shaitan, we have the soul, persistent, all this, right? So when I read that ayat, that what the soul whispers, I took this one and I made a mistake. But the soul is, you know, whispering also to yourself. I start to assume that it is always whispering evil, and I, oh God, why? But God is closer to you than your jugular vein. And for him, okay, this I mistake I made in one video, live stream. And then now I tell you that what I tell you. I not tell you. Who is the I in this getting proud? I not tell you. And you see, this is nafs. Nafs amara, the fiery nafs, they say. The lower self. See, the soul. النفس. Sorry if it is very loud for your ears. Oh God, so I think we have not relied upon the soul of Allah. But I not to know that the soul created or not. Mankind created, but soul not created. Myself, and not I absolve myself. Indeed, the soul, a certain enjoiner is of evil, unless that bestows mercy. Rahim, Rahima, my Lord, Rabb. Indeed, my Lord is of forgiving mercy, most merciful. So this coming, right, mind coming, pride coming, I doing what? Huh, what great things I can do. You cannot do great things. Love can do it for you. So acknowledgement, acknowledging. But this I tell you very, very scary. And the mishap happening, tragedy happening, and we getting very, very scared of this soul, our own soul. You see this? So those who criticize me about making mistakes, that the soul whisper, no, Zahra, it does not mean evil things, but it means that the Lord know what the soul is whispering to us. And then we have satanic whispering in the Kul surahs of the Quran, Surah Falak, Surah Nas, right? Whispering not good, but I say softly whispering. Paul Young's song. What if God whispered to us that He loves us? Why can we not take it? We are from Him. This soul is from Him. And why then He blew into us His spirit? The spirit is also from Him. And when I go, I shake my hand, really, head. When I go into, I go search for Nafse Amara and all this or something, I go into my Shia site, I shake my head. Oh, I because they don't know. Oh my God! I say you Shias. They put spirit, soul in bracket. So very very terrible for me to see this. What the tragedy has happened. Zainab Academy. हाय हाय नाना मैं शाम चली सर नंगे और Saram Chali. It's still with me. This conditioning, Shia, not here. Nafsal Amara, Amira. Very good. Thank God I not have a daughter named her Amira. It come from Amara. And there's Munira. Amara, no, not this site. But there was one site that not to know that then the soul, spirit, esprit, I go shopping, buy golden in London, very good. Then I lose my jacket, golden jacket, in the British Airways. Oops, here it is coming. I think this one. Jihad al-Nafs. Imam Jafar Sadiq said, the Prophet of God dispatched the contingent of the army to the battlefront. Upon their successful return, he said, blessed are those who have performed the minor jihad and have yet to perform the major jihad. When asked, what is the major jihad? The Prophet replied, Jihad Akbar is the other the jihad of the self. Allama Majlisi, Bihar al Anwar. This all Shia book, very authentic. Bihar al Anwar. Human souls, not here, not shaking head here. No, no, not this one. But I was in some site earlier on, shaking my head. Advice to awaken for the struggle against the self. It is human nature to thank one who has been gracious, reflect and estimate the seen and unseen favors. Sorry, excuse me, I'm taking. Dhammaro dham mit jayega. Look at the air we breathe day and night. We cannot look. Sorry, excuse me. So very, very, you are so. Imam Ali said, one who struggles against himself. See, so as to obey God in the eyes of God. His station is that of a pious martyr. We not want to be martyrs now. Please. Martyr क्यों बनना है? Why you want to be shaheed? This is Al-Amidi, Ghurar al-Hikmah wa Durar al-Qalim, Hadith number 3546. Now you may think I'm proud. I tell you, you not have to become martyr. Why you become martyr? No, we have to struggle against ourselves. Now, so that's why I went to the mind. To see that what is the mind, why are we struggling? I tell you, if this was for free, Jiddu Krishnamurti, I would do a whole Jiddu Krishnamurti session with you here. But it's got strict copyrights, right? Krishnamurti. Papa, all the time if you are afraid of the self, what? So we go to the mind. We go to the mind and we see what is in Descartes. Rene said, I feel here my imams fail, so I leave them alone and I go myself searching what is the mind. So if we leave aside the mind, what is? Is there something here? And the Jai Mooji Baba, and if really it's very good for you, you not have to do struggle. And you not have to all the time, you know, like you say you believe. Oh, sorry, excuse me, my stomach growling because I not have any meal much today. You say you believe. Much tea I had. So a lot of gastric happening here. You say you believe, but that you will not be tested. This is the best, if you cannot see it, trap. So you want to be a martyr. It is Surah Ankabut, not the Surah Rum. Do people think once they say we believe that they will be left without being put to the test? So कदम कदम पे अली को पुकारते रहना. जब मुश्किल आई, what happened? Ali come, Imam Ali. एक या Ali and Imam come and मुश्किल कुशा ठोकर लगी तो आया अल्लाह का नाम याद. मुश्किल में है अली की याद, अली का नाम. मंजिल मेरी है खुदा के पास. मंजिल मेरी है अल्लाह के पास. रसूली जाने अली का प्यार. That I read very when I was teenager in my old diary. ठोकर लगी, like accident happened or some hit me, I break or I get hurt. तो आया नाम याद अल्लाह का. मुश्किल कुशा जब है तो मुश्किल में है अली के अली या अली या अली या अली. And what Ali क्या नाम मुश्किल कुशा. So what is this mushkil kusha? And you say you will believe, but that you will not be tested. So if you want to be a martyr, it is up to you. Do people think that? Yeah. Of course, challenges are there in life. Much. You're not to know. Some people get a rape very, very bad, I tell you. And so we just put aside. So I say Descartes, René Descartes, that I think therefore I am. And if I leave this thinking behind, what am I then? What am I? What am I here? All that conditioning. Okay, even your religion, I'd say, okay. Thoroughly purify you with a thorough purification. Surah Azhar. Ayat Tathira. Thoroughly purify you. What is pure? What is pure? Tell me. Undiluted? Jesus Christ, also Christians may come here. Jesus Christ say, am I preaching? Jesus Christ say that, what he say? Of this world. You are not of this world, but you are in this world, but not of. You are not from this world. Then what are you? Huh? And the kingdom of God is within. But now let us see how we go to the kingdom of God within, right? Jesus Christ. I want to become Christian one time. No, no, I read Bible. Yes, yes. One time I want to become. Why? No, no, you. So, see, everything we are mixed here, conditioning what the Jiddu Krishnamurti, I take that word from Jiddu Krishnamurti, very good. Habits, all this happening, habits, conditioning happening, like, this is my conditioning. My conditioning is Shia Islam. Someone's conditioning is Sunni Islam. Someone's conditioning is only Islam. Someone's conditioning is Salafi Islam. Someone's conditioning is, we can go on. 72 sects are there, each one rejoicing in their own party. Wahhabi Islam, conditioning is Islam. Nadeem Sawar say, hum Husseini pehle, like before even anything, prenatal state Husseini. This is not conditioning. Shia is not conditioning. Husseini is not conditioning. It is our nature. So our nature should be Husseini, right? And born even in Husseini Shias. So where I go wrong? Maybe I'm not. Then it go in a spot. Maybe some upbringing not good, family member not good. You also fail sometimes, and this Quran ayat come. You know which Quran ayat come? You prefer the life of this world, Surah Allah, Surah Alakam. Oh yes, I prefer the life of this world. Whereas the hereafter is much better and longer lasting. This is what is written in the former scriptures. You see how we prefer the life of this world. We want to enjoy, we want happiness of this world. 19 ayats are there. I'm in this like, oh my God, neither can I die nor live. Maybe God punishing me because in my former times, first birth, or what was it, Radharani, Hindus worshipping me, and I will deny their worship, God does say, in Quran ayat somewhere. And I have entered the great fire, neither dying therein nor living. He has certainly succeeded who purifies his self. Where's the self? Oops, my stomach. Sorry, excuse me. Purifies tazaka. No, who? Man? What? Sorry, excuse me. What? Certain
قد أفلح
has succeeded.
من
One who
تزكى
purifies. Himself is in a bracket. Now, what do we purify in us? You, of course, want to purify yourself, right? So let's do Mooji. I mean, doing is seeing. He's not doing anything. He's just showing us. And we go after world. In Bachpan, childhood, my mother gave me so much money in London. I shop. Buy this, everything. Toys. Woolworth, W.H. Smith. Remember the name of the Lord and pray. And you prefer the worldly life. Of course, I want to go to London for my vacation. Here, hot. I want to leave. I want to go to Selfridges. Oxford Street, London. Here I come along. Leicester Square, Piccadilly Circus. Surely you prefer the life of this world. Oh, Bob re Bob, this is getting very, very scary for me. I want my Miss Disa. I want to enjoy relationships. One day, God forbid, she die. What happened to me? I also die with her. But they say no one die with anyone, while the hereafter is better and more enduring. What is this hereafter? Indeed, this is in the former scriptures. So the scriptures of Musa, Abraham were Musa. Okay, I see it's a little wrong. I feel ashamed. So we prefer the life of this world. UAE sending me extra money, I going in my hand, spend the thrift. I go, buy this, that. लूटो लूटे कोई मन का न कर बन के मेरा साथी कौन है वो. So you see, we prefer the life of this world. And so we have to purify something. It is not say nafs. Finally here, it is not say nafs. Maybe tazaka. No, it have purify. But purify. Now, what will you purify? You. What are you? Where are you looking? You will need the help of, you will need the Yahweh Jihad. Tuesday dua happening for the sake of, what are that Tuesday dua? I forget. Huh? Yahweh Jihad in the love Ishwalan. Maybe I wrong. Wasta. Intercession. Dua tawassul. We will need dua tawassul. You see? We go here. Shia. Allama al-Majlisi has quoted some considerable books to have mentioned that Muhammad ibn Babawe reported the supplication of seeking intercession, dua al-tawassul from the holy imams, commenting he added, whenever I said the supplication for any matter, I could find the traces of response immediately. The supplication is as follows. O Allah, I beseech you and turn my face toward you. In the name of your Prophet, the Prophet of mercy, Al-Rahmati, Muhammad, may Allah send blessings and all this, yeah? Ya Abul Qasim al-Muhammad. I mean, in the majlis, we put our head down. O Messenger, O Chief of Mercy, O our Master and Chief, we are turning our faces toward you, seeking your intercession and your advocacy for us before Allah. I can go on. Very tempting dua. Oh, Abul Hassan, it is Imam Ali now, coming to Imam Ali. Imam Ali, Ya Amirul Mu'mineen, O commander of the believers. O Ali, son of Abu Talib. O Allah's argument against his creatures. O our master and chief. It goes on till the 12th Imam. And Bibi Fatma Zahra comes here too. Imams and all. I think Bibi has to come, or Bibi not come here. I will kill myself if I'm wrong. Ya Abul Hassan is still on Imam Ali, and then come Ya Abu Jafar. No, Bibi not come here. I should kill myself. No, First Prophet and then all the Imams intercession. Bibi coming in, no, Bibi not coming here, I think. Bibi, I'm not going to check the end, but what's coming in Hadith Kisa, worries, ending, everything ending. So said my someone I know, her first marriage, her father-in-law, Miss Disa also there, reciting Hadith Kisa on the stage. No dancing, no songs, no Shaky coming. Muhammad Shaky, Pakistani, Irani singer. मैं भी पाकिस्तान हूँ. No, nothing. Hadith Kisa. Then I say, why this marriage breaking? I ask that person when, I say, I don't know. Maybe, again, test coming. Uh, you say you believe, but that you will not be tested. So, of course, challenges are here. Evil is prevalent in the world, and evil people are also here. Selfishness. So, how do we purify ourselves? We need help of du'as and all this. And of course, not to, Imam Jafar Sadiq has said those, like, or Imam Ali, who has said that, not to ignore first all your obligatory prayers 5 times, and then these du'as you can say. But when someone give us a shortcut, we not want to take it because you see there's so heavy conditioning. So how to help the Shias, the Muslims? Someone say I have a low comprehension, I have deep issues. You know, जब मुश्किल पड़ी तो आया मुश्किल कुशा. And then little bit, ya mushkil kusha, I want to go to London, like that. So, but yeah, maybe Bibi ki kahani paro, uh, you will go to London, and like that. So, you see, I taking long pauses. How will I explain it to show you? So the soul, we run. If you fear something, what happened? Flight, fear, flight. And how can you see your soul when it is prone to, soul is prone to sin, to evil? Yes, because you know that Shaitan, he whispered in Adam, he say, I whisper to Adam, I'm your well-wisher, he say. Nor do I absolve my own self of blame. The human soul is certainly prone to evil. Will you not be scared of the soul? You not want to go. But our imams say that they do marifat of shaitan. Unless my Lord do bestow his mercy. But surely my Lord is oft forgiving, most merciful. Unless my Lord bestow his mercy, it's a gift. So maybe of this you find inside you. My search for God. Where will I find God? Because Imam Ali say, no one knows his essence and no one can know him except he. Dua mashlul. Dua mashlul. But you look at this hard. Look hard what Surah Yusuf, Ayat 53. When you are scared of someone, you want to run away. When you don't like something, you don't. You want to stay away from it, right? So I was plunged into evil negativity. One day when pain, I get used to it, the body being molested, I just rest and just say, what is this? If the mind we live, is there something beyond the mind? Our existence, which existence does not depend upon the mind. How can the mind give me proof of my existence? It cannot. Imam Hussein also saying these words, like, what can be the proof of existence but existence itself? Now, how to find this existence? Not the mind. So keep the mind aside. What is this here? Oh, do you see it? It is it's like pure awareness. It's awareness without the mind interfering. It is aware. And where is this? In the mind, or am I just imagining this? No, no. I'm like, this certain conviction came in me that I'm not imagining, I'm not hypnotized. Because you see, reading Jiddu Krishnamurti, even the conviction that is in me, say that it is a conviction. When you see something without the mind, it, it in itself is the conviction. And I had this Ahmadi Quran, so it says self-evident truth. It is self-evident about something like, when signs, we will show you our signs on the horizons and in yourselves. But in Surah Najm, on the horizon, the sign only Prophet Muhammad see. So I will be taking some long pauses. This is online help and meditation and contemplation uh, also. Can you see this? The witness, timeless. You can first for help, just, a little bit description helped me to describe it. Otherwise, people can go into like Mooji Baba's interview I saw recently. If you describe it like consciousness, and people start to give it names and descriptions, but just for a little while, like for the brevity, you know, we say there's something here, isn't it? That is life itself, existence, and imagine if you were unaware, if you didn't have awareness, where would you would be? Nothing, nothing, no existence. So what gives existence? Okay, there are these things which are man-made, right? Table, cup, tray, lamp, tissue box. They don't have pure awareness, but they are all made of energy. The fundamental thing is energy. But these are all made. But what is it that is not made and that doesn't get influenced by worldly things? Pure awareness, which is here, and you can't say that it is what a distance. You can't say that. It's just here. It's here. It's then it would be everywhere, in everyone. Thoughts can differ, but this is the same everywhere with everyone who is aware, who is a sentient being. Pure awareness. Is this without the mind? Is this so? Then this is existence. And you see, you don't need to force yourself. You just need mind blowing thing that this is really something, everything. It's existence. Can you see this is a being without form, pure being, pure existence? No one gave birth to it, ever present. Mooji Baba proved it, showing it. Everyone says this is. No distance, this. For everyone, it is the same. No different patterns of thinking. It could be. Well, Mooji Baba, my mind, my thought is maybe, no, no, no. It is here. It is ever existing, isn't it? If the mind doesn't come in, and then its evidence is itself. So, Duai Mashlul, this is what Duai Mashlul has to say about God. None knows where he is, how he is, in what respect he is. But he. You see, Mooji Baba say, sorry, I have to do a little Mooji Baba, and then you can go there because then I'm attracting you to him. Then you see it is because we are ending sufferance. You believe you will not suffer. You will feel pain like I felt pain when I was in the hockey team, my Karachi American school hockey team. I was, you see, I had this foot rupture. There was no depression. I get up. Doctor say, no, no, don't put your foot on the floor. It get worse. I say, let it be. I called the person, a herbal lady. She massaged my foot all the time with turmeric, haldi, oil and haldi together, how she make. All the time massage. I put this thing, bandage on it, and then start go to play Karachi American School. Pain is there. Doctors say, no, you can't put much pressure on this. It could get worse. It's a rupture, foot, but no depression. Depression only come when they separate me from his disa. What is demons like diabolical demons come also. So what is the point here? Human sufferance. When challenges will come in life, the pain will come, it will be pain. But you will be able to, you will have the motivation to go on in life. Happy, happy. This will go. Ignore it. Not ignore it like you. I used to take care of it. The herbal lady who massaged my foot with every day come until my game over. We had this game with the other schools coming to Karachi, ISI, Islamabad, the international school, Lahore American school, all those. We have a game, hockey in Karachi. Oh, my foot hurting. Left foot, yeah, this one. Or was it the left or the right? But my left foot hurting now. Oh, possessor of might, where is it? Nanos, or responder, ya mujibo, quick to respond, and all this. Where is he? With him is no aid, nor has he taken any advisor. There's no God but you, so exalted are you. I think I missed it. Oh, this problem happening. Uh, this is from, Dua Mashlul. You can read the beginning. Allah, I beseech you, O Lord of Majesty, living, whom none knows. Here it is. O he whom none knows what he is, nor how he is. What is he? What is this which is here? It just is. This which is, nor how he is. See, none knows. Don't give it to your mind, like Mooji Baba say. Don't engage in the mind, with the mind. O he whom none knows what he is, because none knows what he's self-evident truth. He's self-evident, evidence, self-evident. Like Quran, Ahmadi Quran, somewhere translate ayat. Can't remember, sorry, which ayat was translated like this: self-evident, self-evident. Now, can the evidence of some which is your, which depends on this, which depends on this, yourself, the self-existent, huh? Be proof. Like, can scientists find tools and no shortcut? Scientists, let it be. So you will need another tool. What tool do you need for the self-evident truth? Existence. Please, you're looking in the other way, you are losing time. You're wasting your time. See, for certain tools, different things. To look at small things, you need a what do you call it? Microscope. Germs and all that. You look. You put a drop of this water, you see, oh, germs, yeah. All these little things moving, whatever they are. And then you, for the moon and planets, you need telescope. Why can you not see that this self-evident? Who can give evidence to this but itself giving evidence, right? So where is it now? How is he? None knows. So do you see this? You will have to close your eyes. None knows what he is or how he is, where he is, in what respect he is, but he, O possessor of dominion and kingdom. So, okay, I bring you to the Shia dua, not matter, but wanting to take you out of this. You can keep your religion, ever living. Forget this. No, no, I mean, don't forget it, but for now, just on this. Oh, he whom none knows what he is. Because, you know why none knows? Because itself is evidence and he is what is. What is here without the mind? The thought is. You cannot define it. It just is. What is? What Jiddu Krishnamurti also say, what is? You see, you cannot see what is. We are all escaping and maybe writing, okay, creative people, very good, but all this, we want to make masterpiece, music, all escape from this, what is? So you can be self-realized and then God realized. This self connected with God or is God, but it have this body, so it's limited. We think, the mind think it's limited. Mind is limited. How far can you look? When I was on the roof, I said, my sight and my mind, how far can I know? With my mind, what the stars are, it's limited. Unless I was a scientist like Einstein, I do maths problem. Nor how he is. How is he? How are you? He would say, I am. Just that. Nor where he is. Where are you? Where am I not? Where am I not? I have no limitations. You see, this is timeless. Can you see this? Or is it the seer? Who is the seer? Also notice. Pay attention. And what is this attention? Who is the one paying attention? For now, just for brevity, it is, it is not the mind looking at it. Nor how he is. How are you? I am. So what was how uh, Allah called Moses? Ya Musa, I am Allah. He had to say I am. The I am. Isme Azam, greatest Isme Azam. So I am. And where are you? Where am I not? There's no alpha, no omega, no beginning, no ending, nor in what respect he is, but he. How? In what respect are you? No respect, no form. I'm formless. Does this have a form? Go to Mooji Baba, little help, more. 50 like ahead of me, or a lot, I don't know how much. In what respect are you? Oh, you see, you find this, or did you find it? So, just a little bit of paying attention, and you find out that the person not there. Who is paying attention? It itself is the pure awareness, timeless. So how Moji Baba get to this, that it is absolute? Hmm? if it is not changing? Do you see any change in this? Because it is not thought. But when it become like this, what happens? I am you, I am you. So I am. And then how did thought arise? From this I am. From this came the thought. Self I am. So first we have the field of pure awareness existing eternally. It want expression, right? I put expression here, left side. So how thought arise in this? What? So expression is a feeling or idea that what is this? Sh- shown, shown. So it was pitch darkness or something. I don't know. There was no light, and how it come bring light into itself and bring thought arise, become self-conscious, become self-conscious to I am. I don't know how it happened. And then it gave one to give expression. So you know, advocacy. We have. I was a hidden treasure, and I wanted to be known. So what he do? Advocacy. I created. I manifested myself, not created. It has to be manifest because this timeless. So we are from this. Then energy come, friction come, I am come. I don't know what it. The witness, the pure awareness. From that comes self-consciousness. I am. And then what come? I am you, I am you, I am you. Bala, Bala, yes? When he took, what? Am I not your Lord? And what did the whole verse say? Am I not your Lord? Quran ayat. He make us witness, testify to ourselves. Baba. So what are you going to say here? You are going to say yes. And who are you? Because you have not testified. Am I not your Lord? You all have testified yes. And mention when your Lord took from the children of Adam. This is Surah Araf, verse 172. And mention when your Lord took from the children of Adam, from their loins, their descendants, and made them testify of themselves. Of what? Of whom? Mm, you mean to say, you see, if you take this translation, not against themselves, and made them bear witness about themselves, just, ooh, then who are you? Are you not God? Are you not God? Baba, see it now, see it. Testify concerning themselves. What to remember now? But to see, because it is a witness. You bore witness. And what is this witness? Some translators say against themselves. Let's see word by word if I can get it. I hope this one is Right, word by word.
وإذ
When,
أخذ
sorry, it's very loud. Let me just put it.
ربك من
Your Lord from children Bani
بني
Adama
آدم
min
من
from
ظهورهم
their loins,
ذريتهم
their descendants,
وأشهدهم
and made them testify.
على
Allah
أنفسهم
over themselves. Soul, nafs, fusihim, nafs, in other words, plural, over themselves. Am I not your Lord? Okay, over themselves, over themselves. This terrible tragedy. Am I not your Lord? Meaning God is above us. And they made testify. Okay. And what we created you from one soul, right? Let me see. So it failed. Because about yourself, then you are Lord. Over yourselves, we created you from a single soul. O mankind, fear your Lord who created you from one soul. That means not one soul created, but created you from that one soul. That one soul not created. It depends on how you take the translation. Maybe I'm just trying to figure this out. I said it before also. It is God who created you from a single soul. Be mindful of your Lord who created you. So you see the single soul, many come divisions. Like out of it made its spouse to bring it comfort. Yani first he create man, then from the man he create the spouse. Anyhow, so that word Allah really get me because I think God testify. I not think, I contemplate. And you see, He create you from the soul, one single, one single. So if one single can become many, why not one God become many? You know, like what do you call that? Burst happening. Black hole from black hole bursting. So, but okay, he tell you that he created you from single soul, single, ahad or wahid. Oh, Allah, the one who created you from a soul, nafs,
نفس
a soul, not wahid. Yes,
واحدة
wahidatin, wahid, ya wahid, ya wahid, ya wahid. Wahid also name of God or not? Maybe not. Yeah, ya ahad, ya wahid, ahad, ahad, ahad. Unity, one. How does one become? See, from a soul, wahid, and created from it. From it, it's made. Okay, so he created you from. I take it like this, right? What if you take it like this? Let's look at it in a different way. We've been told this way, that way. Oh, mankind, nah, so
الناس
fear your Lord. Why we need to fear you? all the time. But we might, if we become God realized, will there be any fear, good, bad, opposite? No, there will be no duality. There'll be no one to fear. You are it. So now he created you from a single soul. Tell me. Manifested you or created you. But the soul is single. One, wide. Why can't he have pieces? This means maybe they hid something from us. That Allah wahid. Say Allah is one. So from one many come. Wahid, single soul. Why you want to say the soul prone to evil? What prone to evil in this world? When you created this world, the whole world is then evil. And you did not create this for amusement, you say. And you did not create it but to worship you, the jinn and men who worship you. You did not create it for evil. Did you create this for tests and trials? Or did you create this for us to worship you? Because the ayat says worship. I created you to worship me, jinn and men, to realize Him, worship, ibadah. Wait a minute. So now you see, from one, you see, He can do anything. He is behind it, yes. But He's also one. Yeah. So this nafs also one. Shane Kadir, He's able. He's over everything, He has power, right? And this all powerful manifested itself. And we are yours, Rumi. Now, where is Shams? Where is Shams? All souls cried out, we are yours, we are yours. From Rumi come, poem. So what, we are yours? Sense of belonging? Or all we are one? And no division here without the mind paying attention. Who is the witness here? Now, I cannot go further than this. It would take more pauses to reflect and contemplate and meditate. Single with it. You ask whom through Allah and fear. What's it? Sorry, this is long, very confusing. O mankind, fear your Lord who created you from one soul. Created you from one soul. And created from it its mate. And disperse from both. Disperse. See? From both of them many men and women. And fear Allah through whom you ask one another and the wombs. Indeed, Allah is ever over you an observer. What Krishnamurti say? Ever watchful. Raqiban. Ya Raqib, Ya Raqib, Ya Raqib. Maybe now that the name of Allah I do for mommy and myself, watchful. Come true. So 7 times say Ya Raqib. Property, mommy, uh, family. So whatever happened to you, maybe you. No, I did not get raped in, but I tell Amrita, I get raped in Earth Court, Perth Court. Something wrong happened to me, and Amrita I find in. So I I go to Earth Court, get McDonald's, come back. Maybe Pepsi, well, cold drink, do something to me. So whatever now happened to you, Ya Rakib, Ya Rakib. God is ever watchful, observer. So what this observer, what the Krishnamurti say, observer is? Hmm? The observer is the observed. No distance. You see this? Then you not want the sun set every time this way that, oh, today it was so beautiful, the sunset or the sunrise I see. And oh, my mummy, object of my desire, love, love object. When you are observing without judgment and you know there's no distance, the observer is the observed without judgment. Maybe something falling apart, all mind, all, uh, all that mixture with the world that coming apart, you come to the pure witness. Witness. Oh, which means complete. Now we go beyond the observer and the observed. That can happen without judgment. When you are not struggling with the self, the soul, which is prone to evil, as said in the Quran, stated. So you will need contemplation. And I leave you with this now. I think uh, anything else I need to say, I'm not prepared for this. So the observer is the observed. I not to get it. Really, I not to get this. But when I go to Mooji Baba, I get it. And who is the I who's getting it? So then we will have no fear of, imagine there was nothing to compare us with. All delusions, mixtures, adulterations falling apart. Very, very nicely. No need to be a martyr fighting, struggling with the self. Let there be love. Why couldn't God say that? One word. So you lovingly. When you are in love with someone, you not observe their behavior. I observe unconditional love if you want to. What comment? You observe them, you observe their weaknesses, but there's love here. So no judgment. What Mother Teresa say? I'm not judging my principle. Sorry, I not mean to be above the principle, but you know, maybe love too much sadness, depression. I cry, cry, cry. One day, whoosh, all gone. Miss this out of my mind, heart, this, that, what happened, I not know. In St. Joseph's College. Empty. And I'm not afraid of this. I not want to fill my emptiness with anything. So empty. Nothing is mine. Me, mine, my brother, my house, my this me here, my belongings. Come like that. No personal pronoun. Just I am. right? But I want to go into like non-existence. That wishful thinking of mine. That I wish there was nothing, not even God, not even this pure awareness that I find out later. But that's another matter, right? Just this nothing. But what here we get? But come here because beyond pure awareness, I cannot go. Said, anyways. So this pure awareness, the awareness is there. We faint. I also fainted, but I was aware. I fainted in my kitchenette. There was this dark come, and I just faint. I thought, oh my God, maybe now I have epilepsy. In Karachi, when I was in St. Joseph's College, I was studying for my exam, civics paper, intermediate. Uh, so I have allergy. I take one pill from my mother, another different pill of allergy, and it may have some, reaction. And I faint. I drop in the kitchen. I was standing, and darkness come, and and so nice. I'm lying there. Thank God my head not, you know, hit the corners of the fridge stand. Right, very nice. I feel such peace. I cannot tell you. It was like just this, pure awareness without thought. So I not faint, but I cannot pick myself up now. But this pure awareness is here. I have awareness. Just a little bit, I fall, darkness come, and I fall in the kitchenette upstairs. Very small kitchen, small fridge, but a stand there, a fridge stand. I could have knocked my head on it. No, it didn't happen. But what I feel is a sudden, this peace I never felt in my entire, in the fainting thing. I feel this peace coming in St. Joseph's College, emptiness. But this peace and this also something like just awareness and nothing else. No thought coming, just lying there, peace. Then I get up. So fainting, but I'm aware. So I didn't lose my consciousness completely. But I think it was induced by this two allergy pills, different taking. Anyways, so where am I now? Where to go? Nowhere to go but to, you see, this pure, why I call it pure awareness. It's not awareness of something, but it is just awareness, pure, without the world, without thought, without being mixed in the world. So we come to our natural state. Hmm? I wish I could go back to my, like, not the, the prenatal state. Which poem was it, we? Who was the poet? I can't remember. So you see this? Oh, so from pure awareness, which is existence itself, or is this pure awareness behind? But this is self existing, does not depend upon anything, it is not made. untempered, not born. Shivoham, Shivoham. Chidananda Rupa, Shivoham. I don't have birth, I don't have a guru, I don't have sins. So if you go to Hindu, sorry, I mean I have to, and maybe I also try to bring a religion in, but this religion very very tricky. I tell you, it's not taking you directly to Shiva. Shiva. Then you say Shiva is what is Shiva? Alien? How we come here? And maybe Shaitan trying to burglify us. You know what a tragedy we have. That we are not only scared of, we don't know who Shiva is. We go to India, we go to the oh, Shiva, Allah, I'm very scared of Shiva. What Shaitan come and Himalaya gurus try to, you know, because they say anyone who want to seek God find, and if you are sincere, you will find God. So this poor Shiva come, and we Muslims think that Shiva is Shaitan. So soul prone to evil. This is why I have to tell you, please, a little bit get out of this religion, and also, if you like, do qigong. But then we come to this pure awareness. This pure awareness, I tell you, ताली दो हाथ से बजती है, एक हाथ से नहीं बजती. You know, the clap, when you clap, we need two hands, not one hand. From one hand, not clap. But how this pure awareness, so when I'm showing you, I'm telling you, go to Mooji Baba, this I come to, I don't know how, but thank God, whoever is responsible, thank you, namaste, namaskaram, pranam, right? Now what Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Ji say? On the spiritual path, do not blame yourself and you will not blame others. Like Jesus Christ say, condemn not and thou shalt not be condemned. And what is this that is condemnless? It make no mistake, it not have any words, it not learn, it didn't have a guru, knowledgeless. It does not judge, it just exists. It was not made. It doesn't have a belief. It will not tell you, believe in me. But it is a self-evident truth. Self-evident. Who can make it? It is pure witnessing. Witness behind all. But not, it doesn't have like behind or it goes behind to witness. No. It doesn't go behind. It doesn't move. Aristotle said it is the immovable mover. It have no movement. Who can create this? It is the uncreated. So please do more contemplation on this. I hope you get it before I get it. And so we can end human sufferance. And then I can also end my sufferance that I'm suffering with negative, plagued. It's terrible. So let's see. Yeah, we can then. We are the witness. Mooji Baba said, "Do you realize the it's valueless. It doesn't have a value, but just for the heck of it, do you realize what you have, what you are? You not have to be scared all the time and going methodly, method, methodot. How do you say it? 5 times prayers. You can do all that, but I tell you what I find is I should not be criticizing, but now I had to reveal so that you can see that the soul, and then Surya Allah, but we prefer the life of this world, and then love this one, but no, go for the chaste, go for a Islamic woman, not to look to her beauty, like that. So they say that the Surah Azab ayat 52 is because Prophet Muhammad liked good qualities, not attracted to good quality of a woman. And what that woman who have good quality, was she Muslim or was she Safiya bint Uway? Because not only Khadija al Kubra, but there were more. Khadija al Kubra was older to him, much. She was 40 years old when he was like in his 20s, early 20s. So please, this religion, I cannot put in words. I'm showing you that it taking you away from your soul. You will be condemning your soul. If you are a Shia, you will say, what is wrong with this dua? Why can I not say that Anna Zalil dua yastasha? You are, one time I think, God, but you created us, and where will I go without your help? But why do I have to say, not in proudness, please, I reflecting upon this, such as Allah, Lord, there's no God but He. You are the forgiver. Sorry, please correct translation. You are the forgiver, not forgive of sins. You are the forgiver of sins while I am sinful. You are the omniscient while I am ignorant. Or mind is, ego is. But God, did you not create me? And now I find out, you know, I find out that He say, and I catch Him. Maybe I catch Him or the truth catch Him. That in what He say, in my nature, I created humans. You see, you will be going around like I'm going around. Where was that in my nature? I can't find that ayat. How was it put in? Okay, wait a minute. If you're not Quran verse, I forgot also. From my nature. See whatever you say, the might of Allah manifesting, it is a manifestation, not a creation. And one of his signs is that he created you from dust, and then, behold, you are human beings scattered in the world. So, one of his signs is that he created, oh, blessed, the best of creators. And of his signs is that he created spouses from you, yourselves, and he has set between you love and mercy. Very good ayat for if husband, wife not doing well. 11 times you say this ayat. 21 of Surah Rum with Durud Sharif. 3 times perhaps you can say beginning and end. And of his signs is the creation of the heavens and the earth. So this is a creation, but what is manifestation? What is this Arabic word? Ikhtilaf, variety. So he created us. I can't find that verse. I just had it. Where's it? I discussed it here. Oh, yes, what their souls whisper, not to be scared of. And surely we created man and know what his inner self is. And stay in your homes and do not go. Allah only wishes to remove uncleanness. The Prophet is closer to the believers. He has not made you claimed sons. Oh God, don't mess up with my. It is harder to create. Oh, is it harder to create you or the heaven? But Allah, nothing is hard for you. Misleading translation. Surah Rum ayat 30. So, Prophet, as a man of pure faith, stand firm and true in your devotion to the religion. This is the natural disposition God instilled in mankind. Allah, Allah, Allah. There is no altering God's creation. This is unchangeable. What you find without the mind, what is ever existing, ever living, pure awareness, consciousness, life and pure awareness, ever living. No one gave it life. No one. It is ever living. You will say it yourself, you will come to it. You see this, Surah? But this mistranslation, how can I forget this ayat of Surah Rum? And really such a run around I get. You have lost. You know, this is terrible, but I will just say that I have lost my love through the gardens of terror. Surah Rum, oh, ayat 30, verse 30. Surah 30, ayat 30. You see, you not to see how mistranslation. We need Imam, Fitra, Fitrat, nature. Wait a minute. So set your face to the religion upright. Nature of Allah, made by Allah. All the time we say created, created, made by Allah, upon which He has created Fatara, mankind. So whatever it is. But if you not like my way, please take this that okay. Nature made by Allah. Something made by Allah, not made by us. Not even like this very, very go essential, go back. Like this, not we made something in us is made by Allah. nature that Allah made us, right? Not that this religion, upright, monotheism. Okay, oneness. We are made from one single soul. So, what is that oneness? What is it? Can we not get to the oneness? Tawheed. Not by mental gymnastics. So, go down, 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 down. Or up. Or simplify, simplify, simplify. Like Anna did in Mr. God, this is Anna from line to shadows to a dot. Fin, this dot. What is? Simplify. What Imam Ali say, I'm the dot below the bar. For you, Shias, okay? Simplify. So nature he has, in this, what, in this religious nature he has made us. So set your face to the religion. Wajhaka. And wherever you turn is the face of Allah. Wajhaka. To the religion. Upright. Hanifan. Okay? Nature of Allah. It should be nature of Allah, upon which He has created mankind. Fatara. Khalq is here. In the creation, should there be? Because you see, there's change everywhere in creation, nature changes. Every day He is involved in Surah Rahman ayat, what was it? In an affair. He's like Vishnu. Every day he's involved in a new affair or something, affairs of people. He's involved like that. So translations, mistranslations can make a difference. And I hope I can also come and explain one day to you that and show you convincing. So Jiddu Krishnamurti, really great. Mooji Baba, great. Religion, and you know what they say, like this one Allah, like no partner with Allah, this and that. Hanif, upright. But you see, mercy He sent down. Who was the mercy He sent down? Rasulullah. Mercy personified. Divine mercy, which is for one man, mercy sent down by Allah for all the worlds. Divine mercy. So please don't get confused, you know, by this religion and tricked. You see, nature He has created. No, what I'll have to do more on this proper speaking. I write the notes, then come back and explain to you nature. God created of His nature. One single soul, this, that. So I'm taking a different, like they'll call me Zahra the heretic. Already I'm an apostate in Shia, but you know, if I wasn't, if I was a Shia still, uh, even my people, my Shias would call me Zahra the heretic. Why are you changing words of the Quran and this and that? But you know, many mistranslations happening. You see, here, Muhammad Taqi, when I read this, set you your face towards the religion. No, okay. Hanif, worship none but Allah alone. Well, you know, it is implied that you are worshipping Prophet Muhammad. Allah's fitrah. Allah's fitrah. Then there's a stop here. You see this full stop? Then Allah's fitrah with which He has created mankind. Then He says these polytheists are going against my fitra, and so they are impure. When will you Muslims reach the purity? They've already these polytheists have reached purity through meditation, yoga, devotion, bhakt, devotion to a master, a guru. Then Anna Zalilo, you'll keep saying this. You really don't have to say this. A little girl in London, West London, what she found really, and how God helped her. And I could not get La ilaha illallah, could not get connected with God. So I still have so much negativity to deal with. So your face towards the religion, okay, Hanif. So I have to say more about this. And then it goes Allah's fitra, i.e., Allah's Islamic monotheism. This is what they mean Islamic monotheism. Then we see people worshipping idols, and you know what the verses are against idolaters and polytheists, even, with which He has created mankind. Allah's fitra with which He has created mankind. No change let there be in khalqillah. You see, khalqillah, everything changing. So when you come across Mooji Baba, you don't have to say that he's blaspheming. So I will keep reminding you and myself here as I come when you are sharing what you find, however broken and all that. I hope one day we get it or it gets us and we become in oneness, harmony, love, harmony, and peace. Now there's no enemy. If there is an enemy, at the least this not to shake us because the grounding is so everlasting, absolute. We are not as shaken by temporary storms. Loss of a loved one, because they all come from here and go here. No distance. Not scared of death, because I am the unborn and so are you. You see? So I will talk more on this and share, and let's see if we can get it. And evil run away, die. So I really like Durga Ma for that because she conquered all evil and let good prevail forever and ever. So no martyr, nothing. Thank you so much. No fear of anything. No comparison. We are one with God. And you know what that means? You don't have to put meaning to it. You will just be in this. And you are in this, but you will realize it. Thank you. Oh, 2 hours, 24 minutes. Pause, long pauses, uh, findings online. So sorry it has to be this long. Thank you very much. God bless you all and make you God realized. Come out of sufferance. And we conquer evil through Durga Ma's help also. Thank you very much.